Hey, what's going on there, YouTube? This is SCL0320 representing JVS. I'm back here again for a brand new first reaction, which I normally call my non-spoiler reviews for The Flash. This is the 19th episode. The name of this episode is Back to Normal. What were my first impressions of it? I actually really enjoyed it. The thing I'll say, though, is that because of the weight of things that are happening, from a cut sequence to seeing a preview for next week, and even certain things that's going on as far as relationships with Harrison Wells and his daughter, and even with Iris and Barry, like, I love the relationship building of this episode. It really was a small villain in a lot of different regards. I will say this, though, the villain makes nods to a certain man, and then there's another thing that's a certain reference to a certain city, and I'll mention that in my spoiler for review, but I thought that those were two cool Easter eggs. But then there's another appearance of somebody I did not expect from Earth 2 that shows up in this episode, and that was interesting dynamics to see how Caitlin interacted with this specific individual, and I actually really enjoyed that interaction. Not just that, that was one of the coolest moments that I think I've seen Zoom do in this episode towards the latter part, and I was like, oh my gosh, this man is savage. it's unreal. Anyway, in the beginning of the episode, there's a lot of different things that are happening because Barry, he is distraught because the fact is that he doesn't have his powers anymore, and he gave him up for Wally. The thing I did like about the end is there a moment where Wally and Barry interact, and to me it's foreshadowing of what their relationship, what their partnership is going to become later on. If y'all know who Wally West is, you'll understand what I mean by that. So just from that fact alone, I'm highly excited about it. It's just the thing that I would detract the episode is there's not a lot that actually goes on throughout. I mean, yeah, somebody gets kidnapped, yeah. Caitlin's in a bad situation with Zoom. The guy, Teddy, that plays Zoom or Hunter Zolomon or Jake or whatever, he's doing some good acting. Like, he's playing that evil card really well. It's just, like I said, there's not a whole lot of escalation that happens in the beginning, but the last final act, and especially after the press run, I'm thinking they're not going to show anything. Normally they haven't been doing that. I was like, the ramifications of this are going to be amazing. So, if any of y'all know the Flashpoint, that's the only thing I can kind of give as a spoiler. But I enjoyed the episode. I'd probably give it a 9 out of 10. It could have been a lot better. I might detract it down to 8.5. I don't know. By the time I get to my spoiler review, I'll be able to know. But hopefully y'all enjoy this first reaction to Back to Normal. The Flash, episode 19, second season. Keep it live. JVS, we ain't gonna stop. I'll be right back for a spoiler review. Peace, y'all.